can get underway here. And we will have this first game for you folks. As we got Levy, redheaded female, and Cloud Shot for KCGameOn, whereas we got Super Kami Guru, Dosh, Jobkin, and Jarsh rounding up the squad there for Populous as it's underway. Populous getting that first kickoff there. Levy in defense for KCGameOn, doing his level-headed best there to clear it out to midfield here. Grabs some boost. He's going to try to take that shot right away there, and he's able to get it past the defender for the first goal of the game there. Levy showing off the aerial moves early on. The dual dragon too as well. I see. It's a good goal explosion. I love that goal explosion there. Underway here again. Levy winning this kickoff as well. Look for Cloud Shot. Cloud Shot can't get to it in time as it looks like it's going to be Super Kami Guru. Tries to clear it out to midfield. Does able to do so, but red-headed female's right there trying to send it back into the Populous side of the board. Dosh Jobkin trying to get in there. Red-headed female though with a shot and a goal there. That's 2-0 now for KCGameOn. They have an early lead 30 seconds into this matchup. Nick absolutely losing his mind. He's loving it there for his KCGameOn partners. Not that he's biased or anything, folks. We're no bias, no bias. We appreciate and love everyone equally. Some of them more equally in Nick's case. As it's back underway here, good demo there from Ken to get that cleared out of the corner there. Past Levy there. It's a dangerous ball on the KCGameOn side of the field. Super Kami Guru with a shot denied by Levy. Let's get some bump action there. Nice little physical play here from these teams. Levy looking for this flick. Can't get it around Super Kami as they read it like a book. And it's back out to midfield now. 3:50 still on the clock. Still to play here in game number 1. KCGameOn maintain a little possession here in their half. Looking for an opportunity for redhead female to clear it out to midfield here. Gets past Dosh Jobkin, and that's going to go into the back of the net there. Clout Shot able to take advantage of the misread there and slams it home for now a 3-0 lead with 3 minutes 38 seconds still to play here in game number 1. Kickoff there by Populous. Populous, they have an advantage here. Can't take advantage though as Levy so strong defensively for this KCGameOn squad. Able to show off that prowess there again as Jarsh trying to get back to midfield there with the ball for Populous. Populous trying, they know they need to score a goal here quickly. Try to stay competitive in this game number 1 here. Levy, good read off the wall there to bounce it out to midfield here. Now into enemy territory with it is Cloud Shot. Cloud looking for the boost there over the ball. Important there to make sure you maintain boost control. Jarsh here looking for Dosh Jobkin. It's always going to give you trouble there, but it's going to be a shot from Super Kami. It's going to go wide that time, and Levy looking to turn defense into offense with this counterattack here. Can he put it home? No, off the post, and away it goes as Populous squeaks by with that one by the skin of their teeth. 2.5 minutes down, 2.5 minutes still to play here in game number 1. Jarsh with a shot on goal denied by Levy. Levy now off the wall here. Doing some aerial tricks up the sleeve there. Centers it in for a red-headed female who's denied by Super Kami. A great save that time for Populous to keep the score at a 3-goal deficit. But there comes Levy against the run of play there. It looked like Populous has some control, but Levy comes in, snipes it in there. It's now 4-0, and KCGameOn feeling very confident with their abilities currently. Kick off again here. Jarsh trying to center it in here. Levy really good defensively in the air there. He's so controlled with that card. He always knows where he needs to be, it seems like. Just really good awareness by him. Keep KCGameOn pitching the shutout here in game number 1. Put the camera on Super Kami, and it's going to be red-headed female with a brace Their second goal of the game here. So everyone except for Cloutshot has had 2 goals for KCGameOn in game number 1 here. So Cloutshot, you know, they are the anchor of the team, right? They're not holding everyone else back, but somebody has to be at the bottom of the leaderboard. And, you know, they're still leading, but nevertheless, they're putting in a good shift here for KCGameOn in game number 1. Cloutshot able to defend that one. Bounces Populous player off the ball there as Levy clears it. Josh Jobkin, a good save to keep it from going in the back of the net from downtown. Jarsh trying to maintain possession of it here. A little dull commit. Unfortunate there for Populous. And it falls now at midfield. A little bit of a back and forth. Pinging the ball. Trying to gain possession. No one really showing a clear advantage just yet. There's an opportunity for KCGameOn. And that opportunity now turns in favor of Populous as Super Cammy Guru gets that first goal back. Trying to mount a comeback, 60 seconds left to play here. They only need 4 goals. That's approximately 1 goal every 15 seconds. Very doable for them to make a comeback here and try to tie us up for overtime. They just need to score within the next 15 seconds, and I think they have a realistic chance. And then Cloutshot decides to say, hey, everyone else has 2 goals. I need that second goal here. And that now makes it a 5-goal deficit. Great little read there from Cloutshot with the butt. The butt of the car there, slams it home. You love to see it. Nice little control there. And that makes it 6-1 now with 50 seconds still to play here in game number 1. This is a best of 3, folks. So remember, winning 1 game, it ain't the whole enchilada. You got to win it, do it twice in a row. You got to be repeatable with that success. Moving on here. As Levy says enchiladas and says, give me a whole slice of cake, as he puts a great shot towards the back of the net there. No one able to get on the end of it there, but a great little crosser inside for KCGameOn. 20 seconds still to play here. And Populous dips against them here in game number 1, but it's all about building momentum for game number 2 there. Cloutshot says, I see your momentum, and I say, no, I need a hat trick here. No memento for you. And it will be now a Brazil in game number 1. 7-1. 10 seconds left. Hey, you know, a Brazil there always makes you think, hey, you know, World Cup starts in less than 10 days from now. I got the World Cup coming to Kansas City in 2026 as Levy puts the icing on the cake there. 1 second still to play. He says, listen, you never be too sure of a comeback here. You got to make sure you score as many as possible to make sure that your opponent can't make a comeback. That's just playing defense from offense, right? That's just being as defensively minded offensively with that. And that will be game number 1 in favor of KCGameOn. And Levy leading the way there, leading the charge with that aerial prowess. Over 1,000 points there. And a hat trick of his own. The both teams, they got some talking to do. They got some things they want to discuss, how they want to go about this here. You know, that's the important thing. It's about the it's like a halftime adjustment in a way there. And looks like we might get some folks swapped out as well. Of course, folks, this is charity live stream, so you know, exclamation point donate in the chat there. Every dollar helps. Goes right back into the community here in Kansas City. We want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to help us out here if you can. We greatly appreciate it there. You know, the kids greatly appreciate it. I can tell you right now, they're behind me right now, and they are having the time of their lives, just having an absolute blast here today. And that's what it's all about, right? It's for the kids. So we're all here coming together, try to support them. As we get set here, everybody is joining us. Once we get all the kiddies in the pool here, there we go. Underway, game number 2. It looks like it will be Berg coming in for Jarsh on the popular side there, trying to make sure that they can try to get a competitive advantage here with Berg. We'll see if that changes their fortunes here. Game number 2 is underway. between Populous and KCGameOn. Super Gammy with a good center ball there. Looking for Berg as Levy is able to read that and picks the pocket of Berg there. Gets into the corner here. A nice center ball, and it's well defended by Populous. They said, hey, we let you guys score a lot of points in the last game, but we didn't care about game number 1. Game number 2 is where it's all about, right? If you win game number 2, it's a good omen for these best of 3s. So game number 1, sometimes more of a testing out process, saying, hey, what are you guys going to bring to the table here? What kind of, hot sauce are you bringing to the table there? And once they find out what kind of heat you bring, it's all about the ice, the way to apply pressure and to mitigate that hot sauce. Some people bring ice, some people bring milk, some people, carbs with bread to help mitigate the heat. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of different ways if you have really spicy food, mitigate there, from carbs, milk, even just water. Even lime, lime and lemon, the acid can cut it down as Levy cuts down that shot. Makes a great save there. Still scoreless here in game number 2, 3:45 still to play between KCGameOn partners and Populous. Levy got some boost on him there, gets past one, can't get around the second one. Is a good defense from Populous, snuffs that one out. Berg with the shot, redheaded female though, reads it like a book, and it's a great save. As we have a very close competition here. See, that's what I thought. A blowout in game number 1 doesn't dictate the entire series, folks. That game number 2, it's where those adjustments are made. You get found out, exposed in game number 1. If you give too many of your cards out of your hand there, mix some metaphors here, but what I'm saying is that it's a good adjustment from Populous. As we have 2 minutes, 40 seconds now, almost halfway through game number 2. Still scoreless between Populous and KCGameOn. And like I was saying, some of those kids there from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City, we do have Malik here with us from the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Kansas City. How are you doing today, Malik?
I'm doing good.
Doing good? Mm-hmm. Are you excited for this? For the opportunity to kind of be here, play some Rocket League? Some of you guys go to work.
I'm very happy for that.
Yeah.
I want to, so glad to see more people playing Rocket League. When that enjoys it, playing.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a game that's, to me, I saw it come around in 2015 when it first came out on the scene, and it just used to kind of grow and grow everywhere. I think it's a very accessible game to see Levy able to get that first goal here for KCGameOn in the game. Yeah, this is the best of 3 here, game number 2. Now you can kind of see right over there. Let's kind of bring it in here a little more from see here. So what were you kind of like I'm assuming you're a fan, you've seen professional Rocket League as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so what do you kind of look for when you're looking at Rocket League there at your level? Is see Berg able to tie us up now?
Tied up good, because usually when people are first rank, if they get that first goal, it can be hard to get the other goal in.
Right, absolutely, yeah. And being able to shift that momentum to the point where they're able to now tie it up here. Populous, they have their backs against the wall as a great save comes out from Levy on the goal line. Incredible stuff here. So what, when you're playing, what do you kind of look for? What's your kind of play style?
I look for the goal and see I can see an opening. It's like Berg did right there. Yeah,
great goal there from Berg. He's able to slam it home here over the defender. Cloud shot, thought he had a chance, and Red and Female just gets dunked on here. The good read by Berg to send it to the top of the goal there. And now Populous has the lead here. They might be able to come back here.
I still gotta go with Blue though. Blue might still have a chance there, because all they gotta do is find a good opening into that little spot and Blue got to go.
Absolutely. And still plenty of time left on the clock here for both these teams. Minute 20 still to play here in game 2. Again, if Populous does win game 2, we do go to a sudden death game 3, where it's winner take all. And almost at that point it's like a best of 1, right? Because both teams have taken a chunk, and now that last game is that final tiebreaker there. Do you think that's kind of the more exciting part? Try to get to game 3.
the exciting part is at the middle of the game. Like on game 2, when they really gotta go pressure and try to win the game. So I see that coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, Populous is able to hold on. They do have the lead currently. It's a tenuous lead, only 1 goal. But Malik, tell me a little bit more about like what you've done with the Boys and Girls Club. Like, what other things have you done?
I really just play around, like play rapidly, try to get better.
And I think that Boys Club, Girls Club.
And with Berg with the score.
Berg, hey, with the hat trick there. And so clearly coming off the bench there felt fresh, and Pipe was feeling really well about that. But it is true that the Boys and Girls Club of Kansas City, they do have that program kind of like help prepare you guys to be like get better at video games and esports, right?
Yep.
So it is really fun to see that as well. And I'm assuming you're enjoying it, your parents enjoy it as well? Yeah, it's something to kind of have outside of school there that you can kind of like look forward to every day.
Yep. Game right here.
This might be game here, and it is slammed down. Populous taking game 2 here. That means we get a game number 3. Who do you think comes out on top? Because clearly, KCGameOn, they had the edge in game 1 there. They blew out Populous, and Populous came roaring back here in game 2.
I gotta see if Bird can do his thing, or the other team can do what they did. Thugs, this is what they be doing.
Yeah, it's a tough one there. Berg, I think, a little bit of the what's the term I'm looking for here? Not the sweeper off the bench, but the ringer. Yeah, a little bit of the ringer there for him, as he had the entire all the goal scorings for Populous here in this game 2. We'll see what kind of layout they go with in game number 3, which we're about to get into here. So you think are you thinking it's Populous, or you think it's going to be KCGameOn that comes out on top?
KCGameOn.
KCGameOn. Hey, we're getting claps here from Nick here, the producer. He loves hearing that. He's a little bit of a homer. Who can blame him? I mean, the Pops can blame him. You guys can get him in the chat, and then you can also hit the exclamation point donate in the chat as well. Populous, let him know how much you appreciate him being a homer with the donations. Every donation goes towards the Greater Kansas City Boys and Girls Club here, as you're underway with game number 3.
Well, that's almost 2.
Yeah, there's a lot of really fun cosmetics here. Do you have any cosmetics that you always try to equip every time?
I use the bubbles.
You use the bubbles? Okay. Well,
Berg let it go right there.
Yeah, Berg there continuing with a hot hand there. He's got a good streak from here. That's pretty good success right there. Like I can't even average 4 goals in 2 games.
Yeah. He just be fighting the open spots right there at the corner. It's like what if the team is just spread out into different pieces and you just find that little opening to get that goal.
Yeah, there is always going to be, with any rotation in Rocket League, you're going to find opportunities and gaps in the defense there where they've kind of overcommitted and they expose that back line and gives opportunities for attack there. And I think that you're right. Berg is able to just read that defense really well. And Levy trying to do it himself. Oh, that was a good shot opportunity. But the Populous defense is staying strong here with that lead.
One lead can end the whole game. The lead do more than you think 1 point can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And having the momentum right there. Ooh, and still Berg looking for more there. A ball in a dangerous area for KCGameOn. Levy, though, trying to get that wave dash. Didn't get it quite the way he wanted that time. It was well defended by Super Cammy and the rest of the Populous team. They now have, again, a 1-goal lead, 3.5 minutes still to play here in game 3.
That's when you go.
Ooh, great pass there from Berg, sets up Super Cammy Guru, and the way we were able to see that one in full there, that's just mint.
That stitch was great, to be honest, and a little cosmetic of that little eating thing. Ooh, that gets me hungry all over again.
Oh yeah, it's a really fun goal explosion. Do you have any goal explosions that you really like a lot?
I don't have a single one, but I still try to do my best to play like Berg and them.
Oh yeah, and like, are there any things that you're seeing from this gameplay that you're kind of like saying, hey, I should maybe try to use that more often in my own game? Is there anything that you're seeing right now?
Yes, finding an open spot, like very good right there.
And do they help teach you guys that in that after school program that the Boys and Girls Club?
They taught us how to do rotation.
Oh wow. So that's like that's let me tell you, like speaking of someone who grew up with the game back in 2015, as a great shot comes in from Berg. That's 3-0 now. Like learning rotations, that took me like 6 months there. So they just tell you that they show you guys that right from the get-go. That's incredible. That's really awesome there. So 2 minutes 50 seconds here on the clock. Levyland and KCGameOn, they're in a bit of a hole here. What do you think? How do you think they get back into this one?
Just like stop like one player. They basically stopping one player, but that goal is still good.
Yeah. So you think they need to stop Berg?
I need to stop Berg. Like he demo him, like demolition him, because he's that guy.
I do love a good. He is that. He do be him. Yeah. I do love a good demo play there, and Levy able to use that aerial prowess to get past for a consolation goal here. Cut the lead to just 2 now, as we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds have elapsed. 2.5 minutes still to play. We're at halfway through game number 3 in this decider between Populous and KCGameOn partners here. And Populous, again, once Berg hit the field, they really just kind of turned into a whole different animal, didn't they?
And like it changed automatically. That one game, that Berg into like a fire-ups, like boom. Now he's like playing like he can stop everything. Like he's getting all the saves, getting all the shots in, and getting the assists.
Absolutely. But Malik, are there any other video games that you like to play that you'll play here with the Boys and Girls Club at all?
I like playing some video games like GTA, Modern Warfare, Warzone, that stuff.
Yeah. So NBA 2K? Okay, gotcha. I'm much more of a Madden and FIFA guy myself, so, but yeah, listen, sport video games, like some people, just like with Modern Warfare, some people don't like, certain different types of games, but like I'm a fan of so many different ones. As Berg clearly getting fans now in the chat with that hat trick performance. Is he the best player on that team on the field right now? You think?
And he probably is. He can't. I don't know how to explain it, but
he built different.
Yes.
He built different. That's right. Here first from Malik. Berg, he built different for Populous, as they are now making Nick a very sad man in the producer position there. And Berg now 4 goals here for him. A dominant performance from him, right?
We need to find a team that can beat Berg now.
Right, absolutely. You think that, in your eyes, from this matchup here, who do you think is the MVP in your eyes? Berg's the MVP?
Yep.
All right, yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you there, as certainly KCGameOn, they still have some time left, though. 4 goals to overcome isn't too bad. It's not the worst deficit in the world there. I've seen Levy come back from the worst. I've played with him, casually, back in the day all the time. I've seen him pull out magical performances, but this one, with the way Berg is playing right now, might be a little bit hard for him to really truly come back from.
And Berg is just finding that rotation gap right there, and making that play right there.
Populous, I think, are lucky to have him as well. Final 40. Maintaining possession there for Populous seems to be the modus operandi here for them in the final 30 seconds. Better female trying to get a little bit going in there. Unfortunately, well, for KCGameOn, well defended by Populous. Populous trying to clutch this one out here. You think they got it?
I was there making it go all the time. It's over.
It's over?
Last 13 seconds of the game with a 5-1 lead. It's over. You can try to make a goal, but it won't make a big difference.
And Levy will get that consolation goal there for KCGameOn. But it does look like Populous, strength in numbers, having that fourth player in there, able to find victory here with 7 seconds left to play. That means they get to move on here. And we'll try to find somebody tougher for them, right? Do you think they're going to be tough enough to face them? Nope.
Hey,
Just immediately, nope.
oh.
All right, well, Populous, they get the dub here after going down big in game number 1. The comeback is real from them. And Malik, it's been a pleasure talking with you. Where